Hey, let's talk about Infinity Shield. That's right, Infinity Shield, manufactured by MWI Components in beautiful Spencer, Iowa, up in the northwest corner. Think Sioux Falls, South Dakota area. MWI has a full-scale, state-of-the-art manufacturing facility for Infinity Shield. It's a single bubble and a double bubble product. Comes in two flavors, foil on both sides, kind of like this, right? Or foil white on one side, foil on the other side. We make it in 4 foot, 6 foot, and 8 foot rolls, all 125 foot long. Beautiful thing about our new product that we're making, the Infinity Shield, is that the 6 foot rolls all come a full 6 foot width. In the past, we would have to splice a 4 foot and a 2 foot roll, basically splice them together, weld them, if you will, to get a 6 foot. Didn't look the greatest sometimes, and contractors really have been telling us for years that they would like to have a product that they could put on the roof and not see the seam. So 6 footers and 4 footers are one piece. Obviously 8 footers will be 2 4 footers spliced together, but in most roof layouts with the purlin roof girt layouts, that's really not a problem. This product is reflective. Remember, that's different than an R-value. This is not an R-value product. It carries a little bit of R-value, but this product is designed to be a reflective insulation product. And you're going to get your the benefit, if you will, from 97% of the radiant heat will be reflected away from the heat source. So where do you use single bubble and double bubble? Totally up to you. Typically, because think about it, R value is small, so you're going to get a little more R value with a double versus a single, but a little bit more of not much is still not much, right? So what advantage you're going to see is contractors, some of them prefer to use the double bubble because it's a vehicle to get the foil onto the roof, if you will. And the double bubble is just more substantial. There's more there for them to handle and to work with. So that's the advantage, probably more than anything, of the double versus a single, and just a little bit more R value. The beautiful thing with the reflectivity is your building's going to stay cooler in the summer months because you're reflecting 97-98% of the radiant heat away from the building, right? So it's just going to automatically keep the building cooler. Where you want to use foil on both sides is if you have a heat source inside the building. An attic, for example, if it's a shop building or anything where you're going to heat the building in the winter, it'll do the same thing. It'll radiate, or reflect, I should say, the radiant heat back into the building as opposed to allowing it to escape. And so you combine this with some kind of an R value insulation, and you can do a great job from a heat loss scenario. So we talked about the widths, 4s, 6s, and 8s, and remember, 6 footers are not spliced. The other feature that we have is right here. You can see this. This is a crushed 2-inch tab. This is an automatic, comes on every roll. It's not optional. There's no extra charge for it. Some contractors like to install them butt to butt, if you will, or a slight overlap. You can still do that. Some like to use a tab, and they put a tab, and then they put the next layer over the tab like this. Either way, with our rolls, you buy one product and you have it covered both ways. So that's a real big feature. In the past, you had to make a choice which one you stocked. And if you had customers that liked both, then you always had that issue to deal with, right? With ours now, the Infinity Shield, you got them both. No extra charge, always in stock. That's a beautiful thing. The ultra white, that's the other thing I wanted to mention. We use a little bit brighter white than what we had in the past. And this just gives you a very crisp, clean, clear, beautiful look on the inside of the building. So, lastly, because we're manufacturing this ourselves, in Spencer, Iowa, our lead times are much better. That was one of the issues with the old product, if you will. Great product, no issues, but lead times were pretty devastating at times. This product, as we manufacture and have plenty of capacity for a lot of growth, that's even before we add more equipment or more buildings if we ever needed to, and those both are options down the road should we grow to that point. But right now, as we set today with the current state-of-the-art equipment, we can grow substantially before we get into any issues. So we're quoting 2-week lead time. We'd like to stick with that as a quoted lead time. Many times we do better than that. So lead time, great product, Infinity Shield. That's what you want to talk about today. Let me know how we can help. And that's it. Make it a great day. Cheers.